Want you to fall in deeper. 보여줘 나의 미소. We're doing a rendezvous, baby, right now. I keep dreaming it's not enough. I pick you up every time we do. We play cause we know this feeling's new. I'm feeling up, down, girl, since I met you. Oh no. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights of time is you. Swimming over Malibu, it's overdue. Cause the baddest of them is you. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights of time is you. My love, my love, my love. We'll take it by the show. Cause I want you right here when you're calling out. Just tell me you want it more. Do it night and day. Make your body sway. And now I'm floating in your ocean eyes, hypnotized, falling right head over heels, still lost in your ocean eyes. No surprise, it's you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights of time is you. Swimming over Malibu, it's overdue. Cause the baddest of them is you. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. You. My love, my love, my love. Oh, 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 oh. Cause your love is all I need. Oh, 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 oh. Your love is all I need.
Hello everybody and welcome to our apartment for a week's holiday in Quinta Do Lago, which is situated on the Algarve in Portugal. For those of you who have watched, I've only done a couple of holiday vlogs up to now. What have I done? I did when we went to Tenerife, and where was the last one? Oh, I went to Turkey. So I've only done a couple of holiday videos. However, if you've watched those in the past, you will know that the usual protocol for me is to film the accommodation first off. And as usual, that's exactly what I did. However, fortunately, I decided to review the footage, and when I did, I realised that I'd made a Becky blooper and filmed it all in slow-mo. What a muppet. But fortunately, I did get to see it, so I saw the error of my ways and I've managed to have the time to rectify it, which is now. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit untidy in places now because we have been here for 6 nights. So we're situated in Quinta Do Lago, as I've already said, and the complex is called Lakeside Village. It is made up of lots of apartments with a central swimming pool, and there is also a pool bar and changing facilities, which have recently been done up. So it's yeah, it's all new and up to date, which is great. We're positioned on the main lake, which is fantastic because not only do you have beautiful views, but it's yeah, easy access for water sports. Right, so let's do a little walk around, shall we? So firstly, we booked this apartment through a company called Sandy Blue. We've never used them before. Although we've stayed in the Lakeside Village before, we've always used the same apartment because we've built up a little bit of a relationship with the owners. However, that one is on the top floor. This one is a ground floor apartment, which, to be fair, has proved invaluable just for access to and from the pool, and the outside space is much bigger. This is as well a bigger apartment than what we're used to. So all in all, it's a big win there. More expensive, but you know, you get what you pay for, don't you? Right, let's have a look in the kitchen. So we've got a big open plan kitchen, which I have to say is probably one of the best equipped kitchens I've ever stayed in. They have provided everything: lollipop makers, Tupperware, everything that you could actually hope for to make your holiday home feel like you're actually at home is catered for here. They have got everything. So from that, it is absolutely brilliant. They've even done things like supplying, because we've got They've even done things like supplying washing up liquid for the both the dishwasher and the, what do you call it? One of them things that I've just been using, but I try to avoid at all costs. Washing machine, that's it. Yeah, so they provide all the detergents and stuff, which is fantastic, because it's not that I really want to come on holiday and start doing washing and stuff like that, but there's something quite liberating about going home with a suitcase of clean clothes. So as I said, we booked this through a company called Sandy Blue, and they specialise in villas and apartments in this area. I can't tell you what we paid for it because I don't actually know. I think I need to ask Mark this. I'm not very well prepared. Funnily enough, I just leave all that to him. Yeah, we usually pay, I think it's about £240 a night. As I say, this one is more expensive, so I'd probably thinking about £280, £290, something like that. On arrival, which was really, really nice, we had a little welcome package. Some of it has been devoured, but lots of it is still remaining, so I'll show you what we got. So in this lovely bag, which I will be taking home with me because they do come in handy, these, we received some kind of like, well, it's not, posh Melba toast, wheat toasts, unfortunately. They've not got eaten. Some traditional Algarve biscuits. I'll be taking those home. We also got some extra virgin olive oil. We also got some apricot jam, flour of salt, which is lovely. It's like a finishing salt. Sardines, I'm not a massive fan. And also some tuna and sardine pate. The tuna pate is really popular around here. It's what they serve you before your meals. In all the restaurants, you'll get bread and a little pot of the tuna pate, which is just delicious. We really, really enjoy that. Now, we also got a bottle of wine and some milk. Oh, and a packet of crisps, a big packet of crisps. They have, unsurprisingly, been eaten. We also got a little hold-all bag, and in that had a microfiber beach towel and this little water bottle. So all in all, a massive tick from Sandy Blue and that little welcome package, because it's just little touches make all the difference, don't they? Right, let's have a look in the lounge area. So we've got a little side console here which has lots of books, DVDs. We've got information here about how everything works, Wi-Fi, which is really good. And yeah, into the lounge area, seating for, how many is that, 6? Dining table, and a nice seating area with reclining settees, which is very comfortable. And obviously we've got TV, which has got Netflix, it's got Prime Video, it's got Sky, everything you could actually wish for. Unfortunately, I have not had a look in, and it's just been football consistently the entire holiday. So I've just been sat outside with a bottle of wine. Let's go into Edward's bedroom. So this is his room. Excuse the suitcases, because he's only using one of the beds, we kind of dumped everything in here. Every room has got air conditioning. It's nicely kitted out. Simple, basic. There's a couple of things where you think, oh, you could do a little bit more to it, but that's just personal. I mean, there's a lack of pictures and stuff like that in my mind, but you know, I'm not going to mark it down because of that. As a whole, it's a really nice apartment. There is oodles of cupboard space. I am not going to open the wardrobes because I have, to try and make the apartment look tidy before filming it, I've literally just shoved everything in. So if I open the doors, it will all fall out. So you'll have to take it from me. There are a stack of drawers in there, lots of coat hangers. Yeah, plenty of space, spare blankets, spare pillows, things like that. All the apartments in this complex are privately owned, and they'll be rented out via different companies like Sandy Blue. So yeah, so it's always, I think it's nice to remember that you are actually coming to somebody's second home, and try and keep it nice and tidy and clean for them. This is Edward's bathroom, which he hasn't used. I've not put the big lights on because there's a really, really loud extractor fan in here. But yeah, he's got a walk-in shower, bath, yeah, sink, we had a few like little shampoos and things, not that we've really used those, but it's still good to have. Right, I'll show you in our bedroom now. It doesn't look as nice as what it did when we first arrived, but the headboard is lovely. I love this pale blue fabric, but again, it feels like it's lacking some pictures and a little bit of, you know, personalisation. Some modern sliding doors, and then we go in and we've got a double sink. Hello. Double sink, which is good. Another walk-in shower. Laundry baskets, lots of towels and heated towel rails. And then we've got a jacuzzi whirlpool bath. Not personally a big fan of those, but Edward was quite excited to see that. He'd never really been in one before. So we've got this lovely peninsula island breakfast bar. Ooh, recommendation. Bob Mortimer and Away. That's been my holiday read. I've absolutely loved that book. I would highly recommend it if you like Bob Mortimer. It's, you know, it had me in tears at the end. It was just so lovely, funny, and I've always liked him, and I like him even more now. Brilliant book, really interesting. So yes, that's a big recommendation. And finally, last but not at all least, we have the veranda, terrace, patio, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm going to apologise, it is a bit untidy in here because I have just done a load of washing. So I've got washing on the line, we've got toys just strewn around, so it is a little bit untidy, but it is what it is. I've got a seating area for 4 people. I've got some sun lounges and just a very nice view of the washing line. No, seriously, a very nice view of the swimming pool and then across onto the lake. Come back inside because it's a bit windy. I have been beckoned to go outside to the pool, so that's what I'm going to do now. The boys, I kicked them out. I said, right, get your stuff, get to the pool and be quiet for half an hour while I film the apartment. So they're over there, and Edward is, he's been chomping at the bit for us to play piggy in the middle, which, I love it. I hate getting in the pool. I really hate swimming pools. Just don't like them at all. But, you know, we have to do it, don't we? You know, you have children. Hopefully he will look after me in my old age if I play piggy in the middle with him now. That's what I'm working on anyway, that's the theory.
I'm slowly fading through the smoke. I can't hear myself think. Now every day since I woke up, I can finally see I'm alright. Then it's quiet. 'Cause they are lying. Oh, so quiet. They are lying.
So it's 9:30 in the morning and we are off on our daily walk. I say daily walk, we've not done it. Stop doing thumbs down, you spoil sport. We've not done it for the last couple of days, have we? The problem is it just gets a bit too hot for him when we're walking down here in the morning. But it's we're watered up, we're sun creamed up, aren't we? We're prepared. But it's actually really lovely. We've been coming here for about 8 years now, and this pathway has developed massively since we first started coming. Edward was in his pram and we used to have to push him on, well, we used to have to carry it as well a lot of the way. It was a bit of a dirt track, but it walks through a nature reserve, and it's quite tidal. Yeah, this is a nature reserve. And it's quite tidal, so you see loads of different wildlife at different times of day.
You see cows, but I think they're cows, but they're humans.
Edward thought there were some cows when we came down. Turns out they were just normal people bent over, but they were clam picking, weren't they? But all you could see was the silhouette, and they did kind of, all right, I'll give you that, they did look a bit cow-like.
Yes, and when we were walking along the beach yesterday, the day before, we saw about 3 naked people.
Thank you, Edward. We don't need to tell people about the naked people. But yeah, it's a fantastic walk. The boardwalk actually goes on for quite a way. You can cycle or run. Loads of people do the morning exercise out here. And yeah, it takes you all the way to Faro, or you can go in the opposite direction. We don't actually know how far it goes that way. We've not been that way before. But yes, we eventually get to the beach where we sit and have a cup of coffee. And what do you have?
Pineapple.
Pineapple juice. Yes, it's just a very nice way to start the day.
And they go just as fast. They are slowly fading through the smoke, and I can hear myself think.
We're nearly at the bridge that takes us over to the beach, and there's a fabulous little cocktail bar at the end of it called Gigi's, which is somewhere where we go quite regularly and have a little sundowner. Yes, cafe latte, please. It's really windy today, and I'm trying to find a few breaks in the wind where I can talk. And now I've got a flipping aeroplane coming over me. It is actually the main flight path into Faro, which is quite good actually, because you get to you get to see all the little private jets and stuff, which is very exciting for me because I'm a bit of an aviation sadder. But yeah, this beach, we walked down here the other day. I don't know if you follow me on Facebook, but I put a post up about the waves and stuff. So there's been a hurricane, I think it was the tail end of it, that came over from the States, and the waves were just incredible, and there was a massive swell, so it was really quite dramatic down here. But I think it's caused a little bit of devastation, but it's washed up some really cool shells, so we've done some good beach combing. I've always wanted to go to that place in Portugal. Is it Nazir, which is where they have like the 100-foot waves and they do all the extreme surfing. It just looks unbelievable. So it was nothing like that here, but you know, it was a little bit more exciting than it usually is. Where are we going, Edward?
Shack.
The shack. So it's about a 5-minute walk. Dad's got us a table while Edward and I went back to get changed. Now, every Tuesday and Thursday they have a live band on. You can't book a table, and it's an absolute nightmare to get in.
So we came 3 hours early.
So we've come 3 hours early, but I've got like the biggest bag on my shoulder. It weighs a ton because Edward has filled it with every game going. completely greedy and I've got a whole jug of white sangria all to myself. The waitress said, do you want 2 glasses? I'm like, hell no. I've just realised my son is the biggest cheat. Well, I've not just realised it, I've always known it. We're playing Uno and he's just pulled cards out of his chest. Let me have a look at your hand. Come on, show it. Show us your hand. You've got every good card, haven't you?
I've only got wild.
He is the biggest cheat. This is what we love about this restaurant. We can sit here and have dinner while Edward is down there fishing. Or at least trying to fish. Have you caught anything yet, Edward?
Not really. I'm in the boat.
It's going to be a lot of sun today. Thank you.
Honestly, my child has no concept of how to row without wetting me. I'm sure he does it on purpose. Anyway, it's a lovely morning and we've come out onto the lake on a double kayak and, well, it may as well be a single one because I'm doing all the hard work, aren't I, Edward? Stop it! He's saturating me. Yes, anyway, it's really windy, so it's hard work because we can't just kind of, sometimes when we come on here you can just kind of row so long and then relax for a little while, but not today because we're just getting blown into the side where we will we'll be grounded, won't we, mate? We're going to have a little meander around the lake. We're going to show you some of the mega villas and we'll go up and have a look at our apartment, Edward, shall we? So now that is a pretty special one, isn't it, Edward? Do you like that villa? Would you, come on, can you get rowing please, because we're going to drift into it and then they'll have to come and rescue us. Got a nice outside kitchen. They've got these amazing olive trees everywhere around here. I'm hoping to make one of mine look like that. Although I don't think I'm going to have much luck. They don't seem to grow in England the way they do here. Right, we're running aground.
Yeah,
right. Okay, I'll sort it. We've got some fish doing some acrobats just over there. But it's sod's law, isn't it? The minute you get your camera out, they stop doing it. How inconsiderate. Anyway, there's another nice villa. And shall we go and have a look at that one? Are you going to row, Ed?
No.
No? All right, you going to film?
Yeah.
So we are not allowed to go past these boys because that is one of the golf courses, and obviously we don't want to get hit with any wayward balls, do we? The type of balls that Edward would shoot when he's playing. Or are you a good player?
No.
At least he's honest. Right, straight ahead please. Look at that. I mean, who's doing all the hard work here? It's just, you're not doing anything. So those white buildings here, this is the complex that we are staying in. This is it from the other side. Right, so that one there is just being developed. It's a shame I can't see the bottom, but that's going to be pretty cool, I think, Edward. I think that'll be a 10 when it's done. What do you think?
100.
Oh, you're going to be at 100 out of 10? That's a lot. What about this one, matey? That looks cool. There's somebody up there. I feel like paparazzi. Oh, look at that little white bird there. Oh, look, he's wading. Just keep nice and still, Ed. see it. It's gonna catch a fish. Oh, that's a nice one, Ed.
I know.
Oh, there's somebody sunbathing again. Go on, what we're giving that one out of 10?
100.
100.
Okay.
You're definitely a modern house boy, aren't you?
Okay.
Not so keen on that one, are you? Right or Edward? We're turning. No, right. Somebody needs to teach this child difference from left and right hand, honestly. Don't know who his parents are. So they've got lots of water activities here. Obviously the canoes that we're on, they've got little catamarans, pedalos, paddleboards, you name it. And over there in the corner is the shack where we were yesterday. It's a company called Arthur's Water Sport that provides all the activities. I've got to say, it is not the cheapest. We've just paid about 50, was it about 55 euros, Edward?
30.
No, it's more than that for us all to come on, for you to go on the aquaglide afterwards. I think we've just paid about 50 euros for Edward and I to come on this kayak and for him and his dad to go on the aquaglide afterwards. So it's not cheap. So that restaurant over there with the parasols, we went in there for Sunday lunch when we first arrived. Oh, another fish just jumped out. That's called Casa do Lago. Duncan Ballantyne got married in there by all accounts. They've got a golf tee where you can just hit balls into the lake. They've got a little island hole there. Edward's been desperate to have a go. Unfortunately, while the lake's open, they don't allow people to do it, which I suppose makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Because you'll get a lot of drunken people hitting lots of wayward balls. Very good one, aren't they, with the water? Ah, they're going to get us wet. Right, I think it's time to go in. I'm ready for a coffee.
Oh, no.
Did you enjoy that? Yeah? Try to look like you did. So that's what we're going on next. Well, I'm not going on it because, quite frankly, that is my idea of hell. I have just stolen half an hour away from the boys. I've left them having a drink in the shack. It's just, you need a little bit of an escape, don't you, sometimes, from the men. So I'm just having a little walk down the nature reserve again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just take you around one of the back streets and we're going to have a look at some more villas and stuff. Look at this villa. This is just huge, this place. It's still a bit windy at times and I've not brought my microphone with me this morning, so I'm sorry if I keep going quiet. That is the reason. But that big villa that I've just shown you, they were building that a few years ago when we were here, and they'd just finished it and they had a huge housewarming party. And when I say huge, it was massive. They actually put a pyrotechnic island in the middle of the lake for a firework display. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. You'd have thought it was some kind of huge premiere or something, but yeah, it would from the looks of it, the party probably cost as much as the house to build. But I'm going to walk down this street now and I'll show you the front of it because it's got some quite cool water features. The whole resort is meticulously maintained. It really is fantastic. All the pavements are cobbled. They've even gone to the extreme of putting a queue every so often for Quinta Do Lago. It's like every 50 meters in the pathways there's a queue laid in. But I suppose when you're charging as much as they are for the properties out here, got to have an element of luxury, haven't they? Anyway, this is the house. I hope nobody's here so I can have a look. Look at that. So can you see either side of the front door? They're like metal olive tree waterfalls which go into pools either side of the front door. Casa do Lago. Not massively to my taste, that villa. I wouldn't say no, But if I had all that money, I don't think I'd go for anything as, I don't know, I like a little bit more understated. I think there's a lot to be said for having something a little bit more classic and understated, isn't there? My mummy's favourite trees, mimosa. I keep buying my mum mimosa trees, and yeah, they're not the easiest thing to keep going in England. I've just been the custodian of one for a while. They've been moving house, and I think that's another one to add to the death list of plants that I've killed.